raised here. He does have he does have family also residing here. He did express that he currently lives with his mom, but he and Miss Patton had been staying with each other. He had been staying with her, but he does have an alternative address. If the court isn't inclined to allowing further contact and if he's to stay away. He is a proud father of one child who is 3 years of age. He completed the 12th grade. Mr. Jackson is he expressed that he is currently unemployed. He was doing some contracting work with his father. However, he does not have the financial means to make any high bond amount. So that is why I am asking for the bond to be no more than 1,500 at this time. If Mr. Jackson is not entitled to a signature bond. Also, Your Honor, can someone remind me of what his current bond amount on that felony charge? Does someone have that
I think
information?
5,000, I think.
Okay,
So he has a $5,000 bond currently. Is that correct?
That's what my coworker told me.
Okay.
thank you.
And was there anything to add to the history, Mr. Howard? We had a 2017 probation violation and I think a 2015 conviction. Did you see anything else? Any additional cycles?
Last arrest was back in October for suspended license. But everything else correct.
Okay. All right. Anything further from either party?
Nothing further.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, at this time, Mr. Jackson is going to receive a $2,000 surety bond. He is to have no further contact with the victim, last name Patton. He is to have no weapons, drugs, or alcohol as a condition of his bond. And I didn't recall getting a stay away address. If there's a stay away address that the state needed to give me at this time. Was there a stay away address, Ms. Arnold?
No, Your Honor, we only had the warrant at this
Right.
time, so it did not have Ms. Patton's information.
All right, so I believe that will conclude my ruling. Is there anything further from either party?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from the defense.
All right, best of luck to you, Mr. Jackson. We can move to the next case.
Your Honor, this is Officer Norris, courtroom 2. I just got a couple of quick announcements.
Okay,
Position number 5, I see the conflict attorneys on, Ms. McLeod. Position number 5, Mr. Lee, he's still in quarantine.
okay, so he will be reset to the C calendar tomorrow, 1/22. Medical reset, okay,
Also, position number 7, Mr. Monfort, he bonded out.
okay. All right, are there other announcements?
Yeah, position number 9, Slayton bonded out, and position number 10, Thomas bonded out.
All right, so that only
Number
leaves-
3.
Number 3.
Yeah.
We just did 3. We did put position 3, Mr. Jackson.
Sorry. You're right.
Position one is also going to be a reset until
Yeah, I
tomorrow.
meant 1. I'm sorry. Yeah, Fernandez.
Position 1 is a reset.
Yes.
Hey, man, it's Friday.
All right, position, so that's complete, that's everyone in courtroom 6, so we'll go to the South
That does
Annex.
complete everybody in courtroom 2, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Of course, have a great afternoon and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you. You do the same.
All right, and position 1 was a medical reset, was that correct, Ms. Thomas?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your
All
Honor, may
right.
I?
Yes, you may be excused. Have a good afternoon.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about my client, Your Honor, because he was first appeared on Wednesday and he was quarantined then and yesterday and now today. I actually had a chance to speak with him this morning and he is feeling really upset because he says he's not ill at all and he really would like to appear before the court so he could get an opportunity to go home.
Do you want to waive his appearance? And you could do a formal waiver and submit to the court and I could hear his bond. I could set a bond. Does he not have a bond at this time? Can anyone see?
No,
he has
Your
a
Honor,
bond?
that is the issue. He does not have a bond.
Got a $1,000 bond
Oh, he does?
for the loitering problem. Yes.
No,
Okay,
no, that's
No.
not that. I'm
you
speaking
talking
about
about?
my
Position
client,
5.
Lee Harris.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, Lee.
Harris, Jesse Lee Harris.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on our calendar as Jesse Lee.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Okay,
don't have
but
a bond.
he does not. So would you like to waive his appearance, Ms. McLeod?
Yes, Your Honor, and we could discuss the issue of his bond because he really wants to get home.
Okay, is the state prepared to discuss position 5 at this time?
Yes, Your Honor, we can.
Okay, Ms. McLeod, if you would send me a waiver of his appearance, just so that we can associate it with his file by the end of the hearing today, I'd appreciate that, just so that
I will do that, Your Honor.
we have record that he waived his appearance here today. Mr. Howard, what is Mr. Lee's history, please?
12 total. Last arrest was February of last year for reckless conduct out of LaGrange. That's open. He's on probation for reckless conduct in DeKalb. What else we got? 2014 battery family violence trespass. Those were dismissed. 2010 suspended license dismissed. 2010 probation violations for marijuana possession. An 08 failed to appear for suspended license. 06 failed to appear. 06 battery/simple battery family violence. He was acquitted. He got first offender for burglary and obstruction in 04.
Okay, that's good, thank you. Ms. Arnold?
Yes, Your Honor. So the state is requesting a $2,000 surety bond for count 1 on the criminal trespass and damage to property, and a $3,000, I'm sorry, a $3,000 surety for count 2 for the simple battery family violence, for a total of a $5,000 surety. We are asking that there be no further contact with Katrina Harris, no drugs, alcohol, or weapons, a 1-day anger awareness, and a stay away from the 8327 Malam Loop in Fairburn. Malam spelled M-I-L-A-M. Your Honor, this incident happened on January 18th at that Malam Loop location. When officers arrived on the scene, they saw the defendant grabbing on Ms. Harris and attempting to snatch the phone out of her hands. Ms. Harris advised officers that the altercation began because the defendant accused her of cheating and stealing. When asked, the defendant admitted to breaking Ms. Harris's phone because she refused to give it to him. And I do apologize, Your Honor. I should have mentioned that this was a cross-defendant case. Ms. Harris's case has already been heard, and I would let the judge know that she was let out on a signature bond. And her case number was 22 CR 000245J. Your Honor, we do believe that this defendant will reoffend based on the fact that he was arrested in 2006 for a battery, simple battery, and again in 2014 for a battery, family violence, and criminal trespass. Although that was dismissed, it should be noted that that was against the same victim, Ms. Katrina Harris. He also has a probation violation where probation was revoked in 2010, as well as a reckless conduct conviction from February of last year. Further, we do believe that the defendant will be a flight risk based on his FDA convictions from 2006 and 2008. So for these reasons, we are requesting that the bond be set at that $5,000 surety with the conditions as stated, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. McLeod?
Yes, Your Honor. We believe that Mr. Harris is a suitable candidate for a signature bond, Your Honor. He is 33 years old. He is a native of the state of Georgia and the Atlanta metro area. He has extensive ties to the area. His mother, who I spoke with today, lives in the area, and he also has siblings. As to the cross-defendant, Your Honor, she is his wife of 15 years. They were married from he was 19 years old, I believe, 18 or 19 years old. They have been living together as husband and wife and were in fact living together at this time almost half of their lives. She is not afraid of him, and she has not asked that he has a stay away order from the marital home. My client is employed. He has his own business, which he's had for the past 6 years. He does not have a significant criminal record. As the state pointed out, he has had arrests, but he has not had any conviction for family violence. And other than that, there have been some traffic offenses. And yes, there's a violation of probation, but do think that based on the totality of the circumstances, he is a good candidate for a signature bond, and he's not a flight risk because he does have a business in this community and he lives in the community. He's also told me that in the event the court wishes to put a stay away order in place, he does have somewhere else he could go and live because he can go and stay with his mom. So I'm asking the court to consider giving him a signature bond, given the fact that there was a class defendant and she was also arrested for the same thing.
All right, thank you, Ms. McLeod.
You're
At this
welcome.
time, I'm going to give him the $5,000 signature bond through pretrial services. He is, I'll break it down as follows. Forgive me, long day. It's going to be a $2,000 signature bond for count 1 and a $3,000 signature bond for count 2. I am going to institute the stay away and the no further contact at this time. He is to have no weapons, drugs, or alcohol as a condition of his bond.
Per
Thank
judge,
you.
he on probation.
Yes, per judge. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, you may. Is there anything further from either party?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay. Take care, Ms. McLeod. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. All right. Who do we have at the south end next?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. We have Ms. Deja Hall, position number 2.
Good afternoon, Ms. Hall. Your case is 22 CR 0000288G, and what you're charged with battery, family violence with an offense date of January the 14th of 2022. I want to advise you have an absolute right to remain silent. Anything you say regarding the facts of your case can and will be used against you. You have a right to an attorney today, and Ms. Bianca Thomas is present on this Zoom call to assist you with this hearing. Do you object to either me conducting this by video or to Ms. Thomas appearing remotely?
No.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Mr. Howard, can I have her history, please?
A 5th arrest. She's on probation. Trespass, simple battery, disorderly conduct. Case number 20 CR 275E. She's wanted out of Cobb County on the FTA warrant. What else? Got a 2019 arrest. That's the trespass, simple battery, 2 counts. Those were dismissed. Another 2019 criminal damage to property, disorderly conduct, battery out of East Point. 2019 suspended license, misdemeanor possession of marijuana.
All right, thank you. Ms. Arnold?
Yes, Your Honor. So the state is requesting a $3,500 surety bond for the battery family violence. No further contact with Andre Elam. Andre spelled Andre, Elam spelled ELAM. 1-day anger awareness, and no drugs, alcohol, or weapons. Your Honor, this incident happened on Friday, January 14th, 2022 at 790 Braemar Avenue. Braemar spelled BRAEMAR in Atlanta. Mr. Elam advised that he is supposed to have his son every Friday through Sunday. So he went to the defendant's home per usual to pick up his child. However, when the defendant exited the home on this day, she began hitting Mr. Elam and continued to hit him even as he picked up their son. At some point, the defendant bit Mr. Elam, and officers were able to observe a fairly deep laceration to his right hand. Mr. Elam fortunately, he was able to get to his vehicle and leave with his son. Your Honor, we do believe that the defendant will reoffend based on the fact that she has arrests from 2019. Those were dismissed. However, those were against her mother, Evelyn Williams, but she did have 2 arrests from September 8th for a criminal trespass and battery against a person who is 65 years or older, and on September 6th, a simple battery family violence, in addition to the March 29th conviction for the criminal trespass, simple battery, and disorderly conduct, which pretrial mentioned she was on probation for currently. We all also concerned that she might be a flight risk due to that FTA out of Cobb County. And so for these reasons, we are requesting that $3,500 surety bond. Just so your honor is aware, our victim's advocate was able to get in contact with the victim in this case. He said that they only share the one child together, and that they are not in a relationship and they do not live together. And all he wants to do is see his son. He said that this is not the first time it's happened, but it is the first time that police have been involved. He said he would be on the Zoom call. So if you want to sound for him, your honor, you can. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, I am sounding for the victim, last name Elam. If he would like to make a statement at this time, this is the time to do so. Mr. Elam, would you like to make a statement? If so, I need you to turn on your camera and unmute your screen so that we can hear from you. Would you like to make a statement today?
Nah, I pretty much, one thing I'm concerned about is, just regular visitation with my son. That's
Okay,
it.
if you don't want to make a statement, that's perfectly fine. Thank you. All right, Ms. Thomas?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Hall is strongly denying these allegations, especially being the primary aggressor. She did express to me that Mr. Elam has not legitimized his child and that there has not been any legit custody arrangement, and that he appeared at her residence to forcefully remove the child. In the act, she did call the authorities. She did express to me that she was the one who called the police. The police told her that it was a family civil matter and that it was nothing that could be done. In the midst of wrestling to get the child, she said that Mr. Elam and one of his passengers, she's not sure if it was a girlfriend or not, the alleged witness, Miss Jasmine Gooden, forcefully took the child and left her residence and went to the police station. On January 20th, police officers came to Miss Hall's residence and informed her of the warrant. And that's when she spoke with police. That's when they informed her of the warrant, and that's when she was taken into custody. However, Ms. Hall, that is the 790 Braemar Avenue. That is her residence. She shares just that one child who is 1 year old with Mr. Elam. She's a Georgia native. She's 27 years of age. She has family here. I believe her child is currently with a relative of hers. I believe her father. Ms. Hall completed high school. She also has an associate's, and she's currently at the Metro Brokers Real Estate Agency. Right now, Ms. Hall is unemployed. She expressed that she is a stay-at-home mom while she is currently attending classes. Your Honor, she does not want to have any contact with Mr. Elam. Obviously, she has custody of the child, and I advised her that any matters pertaining to custody needs to be taken up in civil court. She also expressed that she wishes and will be pursuing a temporary restraining order against Mr. Elam as well. But again, Your Honor, we are unopposed to no further contact with him. Obviously, that is her residence, but I am requesting a signature bond on her behalf, basically given that she has very limited financial resources. She's a stay-at-home mom. She takes care of her son, and she's currently taking classes, Your Honor. So I am asking for a signature bond on her behalf. And then the alternative, if she's not eligible for a signature bond, a bond no more than $2,000.
Thank you. At this time, Ms. Hall is going to receive a $1,500 surety bond. She is to have no further contact with the victim, last name Elam. If they need to discuss the transport of the child, it needs to be done through a third party. She is to have no weapons, drugs, or alcohol as a condition of her bond.
Thank you.
Is there anything further from either party at this time?
Nothing from the state.
Nothing
All right.
further.
All right, best of luck to you, Ms. Hall. What do we have? I think we're only down to position 11. Is that correct? And I see the state has requested a breakout.
And Your Honor, I also have, I believe he's the last position. I'm sorry, let me retract that. I have position 11. I did submit a waiver. We also have position 8, Miss Robertson.
Oh, okay. Yes, I see that now. Is this Ms. Robertson?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, Ms. Robertson. Your case, Ms. Robertson, your case is 22 CR 00291A. which are charged with one count of theft by taking with an offense date of December the 9th of 2021. You have an absolute right to remain silent. Anything you say regarding the facts of your case can and will be used against you. You also have a right to an attorney today, and Ms. Thomas is available to represent you. Do you object to me conducting this by video today? Or do you object to your attorney assisting you remotely at this time? First question, Ms. Robertson, do you object to a video hearing? And do you object to your attorney assisting you by video?
No.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Howard?
The first, SOB jail was a recommendation.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Mitchell?
Yes, Your Honor. In this case, there's a current bond of $2,500 surety. The state's going to request that the bond be reduced to $2,000 signature bond and no alcohol, drugs, and weapons. The defendant's also being considered for diversion at this time. As Your Honor is aware, on January 6th of 2022 at 5200 Windward, spelled WIND, Parkway, Milton, Georgia, the defendant took a Walmart merchandise and left the store without paying for it. Said merchandise is valued at $1,500 or less. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Just to be clear, Ms. Mitchell, is the state requesting a stay away or no?
Yes, my apologies.
Okay.
Stay away from the Walmart.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Thomas?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Likewise, I am requesting the signature bond. We do believe the warrant appears to be a little bit insufficient. We don't have any idea what the alleged merchandise that was taken or what the exact value of said merchandise is. But Ms. Robertson did express to me that she is still currently working at the said Walmart at this location. She's 28 years of age, Georgia resident. She is a mother of one son who's 7 years of age. He's currently in school right now. She completed 2 years of college, and as I mentioned, Your Honor, she's still working at the Walmart. So we are asking that she be allowed to return back to employment. And again, we're requesting a signature bond due to her lack of criminal history.
Okay, thank you. At this time, Ms. Robertson is going to receive the $2,000 signature bond. She is to have no weapons, drugs, or alcohol. She may return to that Walmart so long as she is gainfully employed. Should that Walmart choose to terminate her, the stay away will take effect. Is there anything further from either party on Ms. Robertson's case?
Nothing further, thank you.
No, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck to you, Ms. Robertson. And I think we're back to the only position left, which is 11.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good evening.
Have a
good
great
weekend.
afternoon.
Bye.
Enjoy.
Judges.
Bye-bye.
Judge, is that a sign-on bond through the jail or pretrial?
Through the jail, Now, what was the, I'm sorry, we were speaking about position 11. Is position 11 going to be brought today, or is that a medical reset as well?
No, I submitted a waiver. I sent it to Mr. Jordan and Miss
Okay.
Grace. Yes, Miss Grace.
Okay, so
I
you
think the
waived
state
it.
wanted a breakout session for this position.
Okay, if we could be put in a breakout, I'd appreciate it.
If I could throw me in that breakout session with them, I would greatly appreciate it.
Mr. Howard, can I have Mr. Vila's history, please? Is Mr. Howard still with us?
$37 total. Last arrest was back in May for simple battery. He got an open case out of West Hollywood for burglary and vandalism. I got a 2014 obstruction conviction out of California. 2014 burglary. Parole violation 2015. 2015 burglary. Parole violation from 2016. Another parole violation from 2016. 2016 disorderly conduct that was dismissed. A 2016 felony cruelty conviction. 2016, another parole violation. 2020 damage to property that appears to be open. 2020 parole violation. Another 2020 parole violation.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, Mr. Howard. At this time, Mr. Vila is going to receive a $500 surety bond, and he is to stay away from the incident location. I believe that it's the best address, that's 3100 Peachtree, and I didn't catch the other address. So we'll put both addresses and indicate that there's a home at that corner that he needs to stay away from at this time. Anything further from either party?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, that'll conclude his case, and I believe that concludes the entire calendar. Mr. Jordan, will you review it for me?
Judge, what was the bond amount for this case?
500 surety.
Thank you. Position 1, I have reset 122 SEA. Position 2 was a $1,500 surety bond reset to the SAP calendar 2322. Position 3 is a $2,000 surety reset to the SAP calendar. Position 4 was a $3,500 surety bond reset to the SAP calendar. Position 5 was a $5,000 sign-on bond through pretrial per judge. It's reset further notice. Position 6 is a $2,000 surety bond reset SAP. Position 7 made bond reset further notice. Position 8 is a $2,000 sign-on bond jail reset further notice. Position 9 and 10 made bond reset further notice, and position 11 was a $500 surety bond reset SAP. What was the second half of that address? I got the 3100 Peachtree Drive Northeast.
It's in the chat. I think it's 600
Oh, is it?
Greenview. Yes, 600 Greenview Avenue North.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we will be in recess, everyone, until tomorrow at 2 p.m. Everyone enjoy the rest of their evening. If there were no comments, changes, or corrections. Were there any comments, changes, or corrections?
Have a great
Your Honor,
weekend.
Have a
I
great.
just had a question on on position 4. I thought he said $500 surety, but I had $3,500 surety bond for Mr.
It's
Jones.
3,500.
Yes, it's
3,500.
3,500. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
You too.
Bye-bye.